Good evening, welcome to another edition of my 5D Secret Garden, where we are still the best kept secret, even though we are performing magic in front of people's eyes, but we also are learning things too. So that's what it's all about. It's all about learning and letting go. Letting go of what does not serve you, letting go of what does not serve your highest good. That's what I did today. I let go. I was vaping, so I figured, you know what? I just had a brand new vape. I was sitting there. I just left it behind. You know what I mean? I'm done with it. I still feeling. You're gonna feel like a little bit like, oh, you want it back? What? It doesn't serve any good for me. What does it do for me? Nothing. So, whatever. I'm done with it. And that's how quickly I just let things go now. Like that. And that's the same thing I'm willing to do to my counterpart. I'm willing to leave them behind like they were an addiction. That's all you were to me. Something that I just felt like I couldn't get enough of. I don't know. I just felt like something I just wanted so bad. Couldn't satisfy myself. That's the twin flame nonsense. Because now we are an empress, brother. Okay? That's why. Okay, so now we don't need anybody. We don't need anything. Because we know that we are the creator. We know the power we possess. We know how to destroy and remove demons. We know how to do all of these things. And all you have to do is not feed them anymore. Just like anything with life. You don't have to feed. The more you feed, the more it grows. The bigger it becomes. That's why when you focus on the problem usually becomes bigger. Okay? The reason is you should be focusing on the solution, not the problem. And that's what a lot of people do, is they will look into the past, okay? And they'll be like, that's what it's a trick. It's a trick. Therapy is all a trick. For you to pay somebody else to tell you something that you already know and believe and will keep bringing you back to the past, so you keep repeating it, okay? That's why history is created. History was created so it could be repeated, so it could be studied and repeated. And it's up to somebody like us to say, you know what? It's time to rewrite history here and put an end to this nonsense once and for all and leave behind what doesn't serve us. And that's a lot of things. So let's get started here. So, but what does serve us though? Two of Cups, okay? This is something that, you know, this is what we have to leave behind. The thought of this has to be left behind, okay? This is what we are addicted to. We are addicted to the thought of being with the other half of your soul, or believing that that's the case, or somehow or another that's what you believe. You know what I mean? But I understand how certain things happen. You know what I mean? I understand what comes out of this. I understand you becoming a star from this. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of good came from this. You have to look at it the positive. You have to focus on the positive of this. I mean, you can't focus on the negative, because it's only going to manifest. So focus on being the star that you are, the empress that you are, the Two of Cups. Just keep believing, brother. That's what you want, but you have to let it go. You have to let it go. There's nothing left for it unless you let it go. You know, sometimes that thought seems so far away. It seems like, but it's still so close. You know what I mean? Like, it's still in reach, but you're close, but you're not close enough. You know what I mean? So it's like, still an arm's length, but still can't reach it yet. And then what happens is that you know, goes away sometimes and disappears into oblivion. So that's the same thing you just got to do with this particular thought of this, whatever, this, of reunion of this person doing the right thing and being the best version and being this hero. Yeah, that's cool and everything, but we already thought it, so now we got to release it and not dwell on it no more. It's the end of it. That's what we had the hard time doing, and that's what the mushrooms basically informed me of, is that a lot of the stuff it has to do with life is, you know, it doesn't even have to be that way. It doesn't have to. Things do not have to grow old, okay? That's why before, if you look at the things, and there's people that lived to like 173. There was like, you know what I mean? Like, look at it, like Moses, and they would live. It's all now because of people telling you what, you know what I mean? Like, what's supposed to happen, you know what I mean? And then people believing it. Okay, whatever you say. You tell us what to do, I guess. I guess you make the rules, and we just accept it. But I'm telling you now, you're not going to tell me anything. You're not going to make me... See, the thing is that we can heal ourselves, but we're so conditioned and tricked that we need, like, a doctor, we need this, we need somebody else to heal us, when the reality is that all we have to do is believe that we could do it ourselves. I know that sounds that sounds difficult to understand, but I don't know. It sounded good in my head the other day. I mean, while I was doing what's it called, but I don't know. Guess it's not so good right now. But we got a 2 cups though. Knight of Wands, brother, because energy's there. We're passionate. We have, you know, inspired action. We're fearless, and we're ready for adventure. Okay, we're ready to have this 2 of Cups. This is what we want. All right, and we're willing to sacrifice what we need for this. But it's the fact of the matter is that we also need the person to do it for us too. This has this 2-way street here. So, you know, Knight of Wands. So that, I mean, that could be them. That could be your DM right now, being passionate, energetic, inspired by you, seeing you right now and saying, wow, I'm really inspired. Wow. I mean, why wouldn't they be? Why would your DM not be inspired by you right now? Think about it. I would be inspired by me and you. I am, actually. Because the Wheel of Fortune's here, brother. Because we want the Wheel of Fortune. And again, the High Priestess is here, bro. Because that's what we are. I've said it all day long. All day long, this started with the High Priestess. And all day long, it stayed with the High Priestess. And it's going to end with the High Priestess. Once a High Priestess, always a High Priestess. But this High Priestess had to learn that just because they're a High Priestess doesn't mean that there's not going to be obstacles. Doesn't mean they don't still have to change their thinking. Just because this person could see, which we can, doesn't mean that's the end of it. There's more to creating than just seeing. Do you know what I mean? Instead of it, we have to literally create inside of a creation. We are a creator inside of some evil demon creation, and what we have to do is create a way out of here and wake up other people how to get out of here too, and see through what bullshit we're in, that we're actually in a hellish existence right now, and it's up to us to wake up and get there, get out, you know. And the High Priestess is telling you, you know what I mean? They see what's going on. And the Wheel of Fortune is here. So, you know, this is a skill here, that this person can see things from all different angles. Okay? They look at things from angles that most people cannot even comprehend. And this is what makes them so dangerous. Because they are a wish come true. 9 of Cups. This person, this High Priestess, is what you would call too good to be true. Okay, this person has been overlooked and treated like shit because of people claiming that they're too good to be true. and that they have an ulterior motive, when the reality is that you just could see. So all it is, we could just see what you are, okay? You got mad at us and hated us because we could see you. It's not our fault. I didn't ask to be like this. This is what it is. Wish come true. People wish they could be like this. People wish they could be with somebody like this. So that's why whatever curse was put on you, whatever nonsensical hex is broken. Carved, broken. Because that's what's going to happen. It's done. It's over. No more. Nobody's cursing nobody's love life anymore. You want love? You're going to get it. Tell them, I want love. I want love. I don't care. I want love. And you're ready to receive it. Tell them. Whatever's blocking this heart chakra, let's unblock it. Because without being aligned, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, then that's going to cause us to... let me think about this one. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So let's just get this situation going instead of keep going. So we have a 2 of Cups here. This Knight of Wands, I would say, would be the DM energy, energetic, passionate, inspired. That also could be us, but I would say it's the DM inspired by you, the viewer, by this High Priestess, because they know that you're a wish come true, but they are in this 3 of Pentacles in reverse where they feel like they're working alone. There's group conflict, and that is what's blocking this 2 of Cups from occurring with this High Priestess. That is a wish come true. And the Emperor and the bottom of the deck from this Emperor. This is Emperor knows what you are, and they are trying to find a way to get out of this 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This group conflict. And I mean, this is what it's come down to. It's all about leaving shit behind. This is what that is. This is shit that you learn from and then you leave behind. There's no need to be staying in your own shit. Once you take a shit, you don't sit in it. You just flush it. Okay? You don't sit in your shit. So that's what gets me aggravated with people. Like, they want to like keep sitting in their shit and then complaining about it. Because judgment's here. So whoever tried to, lie about this High Priestess, whoever tried to say that they're not who they are, whoever mistreated them, whoever did anything to block them, hex them, throw entities on them, do any of that nonsense, is now under judgment. 100% under judgment. If you did anything to this High Priestess, this Earth Angel, this, this Divine Feminine, you the viewer, judgment is going towards that person, because these people want to block this 2 of Cups, which 9 of Cups is a wish come true, as the High Priestess is also a wish come true for that Emperor, that's passionately inspired by how you are. It's the person you are. But what's blocking the situation is this 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So we need to get rid of this 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever this group conflict is needs to be left behind. So this High Priestess and Queen of Cups in the upright. So the way that we're going to do that is just by remaining a Queen of Cups. We're a High Priestess, but we're also a Queen of Cups, which I always say. So we can see and we can love, and we can go back and forth. We have to understand that this is what we have to remain as if we want what we want. What we manifest, we have to stay in this Queen of Cups energy to manifest. 9 of Cups, okay? So if we want our wish come true and make the 10 of Cups, then we have to remain in this Queen of Cups energy while also remaining in a High Priestess energy. So it's a difficult thing, because sometimes you feel like you have to defend yourself, be in the Swords energy, and even with the Wands energy, to like think of ways to defend yourself. But the reality is you don't have to do anything right now, because these people are under judgment. Nothing they can do will touch you now. It's done. They're blocked. Everything is blocked. Whatever they've done, whatever worked in the past, whatever they've done is all being returned to them. Okay, this High Priestess is protected because they remain in the Queen of Cups energy, and is a wish come true. Okay, and has a Two of Cups here. So sounds good to me, right? And remaining in the full energy, like I always say, because you have to. You can't take this seriously. Because you take this seriously, then it shows you care, okay? Then it gives the energy to these people, so you just say, listen, I don't give a fuck what you did, okay? I'm just doing what I'm doing here because I feel like doing it. It's fun for me. This is fun for me to do, okay? And I'm good at it. I don't give a shit, okay, who watches it, because I like to watch it. Fuck. Because these fuckers are going to get this Nine of Swords, all right? Judgment is here for them. This is going to cause anxiety, depression, to this group Three of Pentacles. This is what's going to remove this Three of Pentacles, and that is going to be this Judgment, and that's going to cause anxiety and depression for all these karmic energies who try to block this Two of Cups from this Empress, who's also a Queen of Cups and a wish come true, that is very inspiring and passionate. So yeah, I mean, the cards don't lie, brother. I don't know what else to say. Oh, I got these other ones. We'll find out. All right, you know what I'm going to do afterwards? I got these astrological cards that will tell you like who the people are that may be involved. So we'll get that. I'm going to do this one more card though. So Two of Swords in reverse. So there's really no right answer here. There's, you know, the lesser of two evils, whatever comes of this nonsensical thing. Doesn't even matter because they're under judgment. That card probably wasn't even necessary to be picked up. So let's get into these astrological cards here. So we'll see. I have like, they're like, you know, like they have different things on there. So it'll be like the Aries, and they'll have the planets and stuff. And then fire, water, I'll say like earth sign. And then I got everything. That's pretty cool. So let's see what we got here. See who's involved with this stuff here. We'll try something new. Who is it that's, you know, going against this Queen of Cups, High Priestess? What are the energies that are going against them? This karmic energy, this group conflict. Aquarius. So that could be an ex. This could be like your ex-wife. This could be, you know, anything. So this is just a person who, this is karmic. Remember that. This is not, I'm not talking about like actual Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius rising sign. This is just talking about the negative aspects of the Aquarius person being involved with this. So this is only going to show that the person, you know, is not as free thinking and free, basically Aquarian thinking as they are. You know what I mean? It's more like it's a front. So we know there's Aquarius involved. Pisces right here. There's a Pisces too. We got, what did I say? All right, let's do it this way. So we got a Pisces and Aquarius trying to block the sun, which is us. We're the sun, because they are using us to take our energy. So this Aquarius and this Pisces are doing everything possible to block this sun, okay? And how they're doing that is by causing disharmony, group conflict. But the thing is they're under judgment for trying to block the Two of Cups from this Queen of Cups, who's also a High Priestess and a wish come true. Aquarius, Pisces, trying to block the sun, unsuccessful. The sun wins again, okay? Because everything revolves around the sun, and we know where the sun now. So we know where the power lies, and that's with us, the creation, the sun. So have a great day. I don't know. I think I did all right. I don't know about this stuff, though. I don't know if I like doing that, but whatever.